everyone. Here we are again, once more bringing you an awesome episode of the EveryJoe podcast. I'm El Vega. With me here, I have part of the EveryJoe cast. I have the awesome Max Steele.
Hello.
Wearing his sunglasses. I mean, I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's here. You can feel his awesome presence from a mile away. We also have the lovely Charlie Miles with us.
Hi.
And what are we going to call you today, Skylar?
Skylar.
I thought you would have like a cool name or something.
We could call it Riverboat Captain Retired.
That is awesome. Well, as always, we have the retired riverboat captain, Skylar Dievendorf, with us here today. All right, guys, so let's start off this podcast with a little bit of sports. Did anybody watch the game last night?
Who played?
Which game?
It was the Carolina Panthers versus the Patriots, I think it was.
I did not.
Nobody saw it.
No.
You're telling me that nobody saw it. Well, we have an article on EveryJoe that shows how Tom Brady was not happy with the last call of the game. He ended up cursing on camera, and they caught it live. It was awesome. Well, either way, you should check out EveryJoe.com and see what I'm talking about. But apparently, I'm the only one that watches football. So
Apparently.
Well, I mean, like, amongst us.
Right.
Yes,
No,
they put them on just for you.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. If I'm the only one that wants to talk about it, then maybe we should move on to another topic.
Well, no,
tell us what he said.
Athletes have been known to swear quite often. I remember there was a baseball game in late 80s. Roger Clemens looks right at the ump and just mouthed, "Fuck you."
Yeah?
And he got ejected.
Really?
Yeah, well, it was something similar to that. But, I mean, it was the last play of the game. I think that Carolina was going to win, and the Patriots wanted to I think they wanted to do, like, a final touchdown. So they threw one last
Hail Mary pass.
Right, and then I don't remember who it was that was supposed to catch it, but he had a pass interference or whatever it is. I don't know what the terms are, but he was supposed to catch it, and somebody got in the way, and the ref called a flag on the play, and then all of a sudden, after full review or whatever it was, they said that the flag didn't really count anymore. So it costed them the game. So that's why Tom Brady was so pissed, and he was like, he said, like, over a fucking play or whatever it was. He said he dropped the F-bomb. It was funny. It was really great. But we have it on EveryJoe.com, so you can check that out for more details.
Good for him. Drop the F-bomb. That's a high intense pressure situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just kind of have to drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, considering the Patriots are always traditionally a good team, especially with Tom Brady at the helm.
Yeah.
It's he doesn't like losing.
No, and I wanted the Patriots to win. I mean, I set them to win in my Yahoo Fantasy Pro Pick'em thing, and now I'm in third place.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll cuss, too. We'll catch it on camera.
Why does saying the F-bomb, why does dropping the F-bomb make us feel better? You ever think about that? Like, it really does, right?
It's like
That's a stress release.
It's a
Right?
relief,
Fuck.
Is it something about the word itself? Because, like, fuck means seal in French, right? So, like, in French, they don't run around going, fuck, like they must.
What do they say?
Merde,
like shit. Yeah.
But like, I wonder. But there's something visceral about the fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a really good swear word.
Well, it's got the K sound at the end.
Yeah.
The strong K sound. It's
and the frustrating F at the front.
Yeah.
That, you know what? That's so funny that you mentioned that, because in Spanish, when I'm really upset, I say coño, and that's like damn, like ugh. Mierda is shit. So when they say merde or whatever it is in French, like I understand. So it's basically whatever language it is, it's either poop or
Sex.
or sex.
Yeah, or you're getting anally butt raped.
Yeah. Or both.
No,
I also think it's.
I
was just going to say, I also think it's partly the word itself is great to say, but also if we're just going English with fuck, it's not a word we traditionally get to say a lot or around public people a lot, and so there's that sort of like I can do it now. This is a great place for me to say this.
I got to say though, I think fuck today is where
fuck me today
is where shit was 20 years ago. Like, like when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like shit was naughty and you never said the F word. Right? Nowadays, shit is barely naughty at all. Fuck is like shit was. And then there's like new words that you should never say.
Right.
Like the C word.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Right?
But I love that word.
But you can't, but here's the thing, right? You can be in a business meeting in LA and you could drop the F word But you can't drop the C word.
You know what? That's crazy. I just read an article that Cher had called Sarah Palin the C word.
Yeah, and that's outrageous.
And that was outrageous. Yeah. I mean, imagine all the celebrities that call each other names, but like if you say the C word, it's like
yeah, the C
blasphemy.
The C word is the new fuck.
Oh, but it's just the way it rolls off the tongue. Just
say it.
Cunt.
Yeah. It just has such an impact.
I just love that word.
We're gonna have to bleep that. You
Really? No.
Yeah, you can't say that on a podcast.
No way.
It's the new fuck, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't say it. Come on, we're EveryJoe.
It's EveryJoe, and it's a word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hurting anybody.
Words have power, man.
I know, but
traces back thousands of years, man.
I mean, I will say,
word.
from a girl's perspective, you can call me whatever you want, but the C word, I'm like, what?
I've only called
What?
I've only called one woman a cunt before.
Yeah.
And
it stings.
I regret it, but it was she deserved it. But,
wow.
What happened? How did she deserve that?
No, I don't wanna
what
go
did she
into
do
it.
to?
But it just really pissed me off, and I just like, or geez, one time I was in traffic and this woman runs a red light, and I just scream.
Yeah.
Let me say it again, cunt.
You fucking
I
cunt.
Scream it. And
I gotta stop swearing.
I said it as she was driving by my window, and her window was down, and my window was down. I know she heard me, and I wanted to be like, I didn't. It's just my expletive I go to.
Yeah.
Wow.
She carried that with her for the rest of her life, you know.
Yeah.
Well, she
She's
shouldn't
still
have ran
thinking
that
about
red
it.
light. She shouldn't have ran that red light.
She's still thinking about it.
Yeah.
So yesterday I saw that there was a voicemail left by some dude who was late to work, and he was in the car stuck in traffic, and he called his boss to let him know that he was late for work. And while he was leaving the voicemail, he saw an accident happen right in front of him. So he was giving the play-by-play to the boss in the voicemail, and it was hilarious. Basically what happened was he was like, hey, this is Bob or whatever. I'm just calling to let you know that I'm driving into Dallas or whatever it is, and I'm going to be running a little bit late. And holy shit, I just saw a guy like run into this car of like old ladies, and then the four old ladies in the car get out of the car and they start beating the shit out of the guy who ran into them. And it was just so funny to say that. I don't know why I thought of that, but I just wanted to share it. But anyways, so going back to you calling people a cunt in the car, I thought it was hilarious because like the old ladies that he was describing was like beating the shit out of this guy. Like she got pepper spray and she went like that to him, and she got her umbrella and like started beating him like the old lady, old lady style, like with a huge bag. It was just so funny. I don't know why I thought of that. Because you said you were in a car and you were
cars
yelling
and cuss words.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just, I'm a little bit out there.
There's back to fuck. There's a great book called The F Word. It's a dictionary of all the different uses of or different variations on the term fuck.
Now, do you know what fuck stood for? F-U-C-K?
There's an idea that it stands for unlawful carnal knowledge.
Well, I heard a different one.
Oh, what did you hear?
Fornication under consent of the king.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. I've heard both.
Yeah.
I like this one better.
I forget but in the prologue of the book, they explain where it came from.
Really? Where did they say it came from?
I forget.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. No, and it gives where the term clusterfuck. That was first used in film in the movie. Oh, it was with Clint Eastwood, Hamburger Hill. No, I don't know. When they took Grenada. It's a Clint Eastwood movie, but it's funny. It gives all the where it was first, where the term was first used in a book or in a movie or in a play.
I want to know the origin, the etymology of the word fuck. But I just want to know where
the edamame of it.
Yes,
the edamame.
I'm hungry.
Clearly, the podcast before lunch is a very different vibe.
Yeah. Maybe we should get some Nutella.
Oh
God!
Snack on some Nutella
and produce.
All right, what else we got?
You want to talk about the PS4?
Yeah.
The PS4 just got released this past week.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting that for Christmas this year. I've been good.
Neither would I. I haven't been good, but I would like a PS4.
See, I disagree because I am unimpressed with their launch titles.
Well, considering Killzone is the only console-specific
Creed.
one that's in the top 6.
Yeah, here are the top 6 that we have. Assassin's
Or
Creed.
and NAC.
Right, nah.
Assassin's Creed, Killzone, Shadowfall, Call of Duty Ghosts, Knack, Need for Speed Rivals, and NBA 2K14. None of which I really want to play, except for maybe Assassin's Creed.
I honestly would not play any of these games.
So why
I
do you
think
want
you
a
would
PS4?
probably like Knack.
Only because it's expensive and I can resell it.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say only because it's expensive and other people will envy me, but then you just went totally mercenary.
I want to sell it. I would like to make it.
So will you throw some
quick buck.
bows down on Black Friday trying to get yourself a PS4?
No,
So
but you know
can
what?
Take it to a pawn shop afterwards.
You know, well, maybe. I have
Sidewalk
experience. I actually last year I went over to Walmart to get a Black Friday television. It was like an 80-inch
Yep.
TV screen or something like that for like $300.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
I'd knock people
when
down
you
for
think of Black Friday and having to wait in line and all that stuff, that's nothing compared to what I went through. So basically, you have like a time slot where you have to show up and you have to find a map in Walmart and look for the area of where they're setting up this TV, or if you want a camera or whatever. You just have to find in the Walmart the section where they have this huge Black Friday sale. So you find the section.
Walmart's big?
They're huge.
Never been in one.
Well, imagine like
You
buying
can get
something
everything you need
online.
there.
Imagine there being a store.
Imagine Brooks Brothers, but take out the Brooks and the Brothers and just add a bunch
Have
of
an open
Walmarts.
cheap Chinese products.
like the big Brooks Brothers in New York. I mean, that big?
Yeah, but probably bigger and less soul.
So anyway, back to my story of Walmart. I love Walmart, by the way, but don't go on a Black Friday. Anyway, so
Go on
continuing
any
my story is that we went to the
You know who
Walmart.
shops at Walmart?
Who?
Betty Lou from Ask Every Joe.
I love her.
I see her at Walmart all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see variations on Betty Lou.
She's my
quite
bud.
often.
Betty
We're
Lou.
Walmart shoppers.
Betty Lou was born in a Walmart.
Yeah, she was born
Yeah.
in Walmart. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right.
Take that.
You know who
little
doesn't
clothes.
shop in Walmart?
Max Steel.
Crystal.
Crystal. Oh, Crystal,
From
the
Ask
high
Every Joe,
maintenance
yeah.
girl.
She does not shop in Walmart.
Well, maybe she gets like her
I mean,
assistants to buy for her. at
Or
Walmart.
maybe they go to Target or something.
Yeah, I mean, well, if
to
you guys
go
don't
check
know,
it.
we're talking about all the girls from Ask Every Joe. And what you need to do right now is check out everyjoe.com and watch a couple episodes and educate yourself on the different girls we're talking about.
Or
I
the
mean,
one guy.
Or the one guy, yeah. The one guy. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pretty awesome. But anyways, Betty Lou, she was born in a Walmart. She's pretty cool. But let me finish my Walmart story.
all right,
it's kind of
back to
it's kind of
Walmart.
relevant, you know, because there are so many people who are going crazy over these PS4s or whatever it is, and you know, I can understand, I can relate because I went crazy for this 80-inch TV screen. So I'm in the Walmart and they make you wait in the line and you get a ticket. So they only have like 20 opportunities for you to wait in line for this TV. So you grab a ticket, and we got like number 17. So we were like at the last minute, we got lucky. So then we wait in line from 6 to 8 p.m. to get your ticket. And then the TVs don't come out until midnight. So yes. So you wait from 6 to 8 p.m. until midnight to actually get your TV. So when the TVs roll out, you show your ticket that you waited in line and you're ready to pick it up, and then you have to wait in line to pay for it. And that's another hour and a half.
Oh, it sounds
so
like the Soviet
it was literally like 7 or 8 hours that we were there in line for the TV.
So did you add the time value of your wages to the cost of the television?
No.
Do you still have the TV?
It's still in the house that my boyfriend was
Yeah.
living in, but he sold his house, so now the people who live there now
they have the
they
TV
have the
now?
TV. They get to enjoy it. And so my boyfriend was like, "Do you want to go to Walmart again?" I'm like, "No, I don't ever want to go ever. No."
So is the message here then that if someone's packing 80 inches, it'll impress you?
Well, if that 80 inches
80
is 1080p.
It's 1080 penis.
1080 penis.
It
yes.
may not be huge,
No.
but the resolution's fantastic.
That's right.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean,
it's minus broadband.
I don't know.
Don't mind the
I
dead
wouldn't.
pixel.
I wouldn't go crazy over a PS4 or whatever
Even for
it
the
is.
$400 price tag, it's pretty.
No,
it's pretty decent. For
I
a
would.
launch
I would
title.
only go
For a launch
through
system.
a Black Friday Walmart adventure again, only to be able to buy this for super cheap and resell it for twice as much.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think that they will be selling PS4s on Black
No,
Friday
I
for
know.
any discount because they can get them for at launch price.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So-
the thing. Like the first PlayStation 3, they didn't. I think they planned on all the people wanting it this time, whereas the last generation. They just sold out so readily that they were going for twice as much on the
Right.
internet.
Do you think that they'll be able to sell all the ones that they've gotten ready for?
Oh, I think they will, but I don't
like
think...
they've stocked their warehouse, right?
Oh, yeah, look at that picture.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
just Amazon.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's...
So you think they'll sell out?
I think they probably will, but on the other hand, I don't think it's going to go for twice as much on the internet this year.
In other words, your scheme is going to fail this year.
But what about eBay? What about people who buy things online and they auction it? You know, like they could probably get more for it
if
it's like one of the last ones.
If you can get it for normal price, there's no reason to. I think is what Skylar's saying.
Yeah.
Unless you're so lazy that having it sent to you is more important than going to get it yourself.
Well, and even then, Amazon is selling them. So
yeah. So are you guys going to buy a PS4 or an Xbox One or both?
I'll buy a PS4
None.
when my Xbox 360 dies.
Got it. How about you?
If I were going to buy one, it would probably be the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is the one that you talk to?
Xbox.
Xbox?
Well, I talk to both, but they don't really answer.
Which is the one that's programmed to have conversation with you?
That's the Xbox.
Okay, I don't want that one.
No.
You don't want it to talk to you?
No,
You don't want
because
it to say Elisa or
No.
L.
What does it tell you? Like what are the
Elle doesn't like it when things talk back.
No, but I'm asking, well, maybe if he tells me, hey, you look good today. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it'll talk back. It's more like, Xbox, go home, Xbox.
But that's what I tell my dog.
Back to you. They're not
It's just
supposed
like a
to
dog.
talk back.
You could name it Xbox or something.
No, but that's what I tell my dog. Like I tell my dog, Mazi, go home, and he runs home, or Mazi, go caca, and he goes poops.
Well, does he play
But-
Netflix when you tell him to?
He watches TV with me.
Okay, well, see, that's...
He would watch Netflix with me.
I'm sure Netflix is watching you. So, I mean, not
That's-
Netflix,
that's kinda
but
creepy.
Xbox.
Yeah, that's why I don't want the Xbox, because I don't want to feel like I have to talk to it and have a conversation, and then I'll start to feel like I have to like cuddle with it
Well,
and
it's
like
got the-
feed it.
I'm sure it would
pet
appreciate
it.
the cuddling.
No,
with it.
I mean, give it a treat. Come on. Who doesn't want
I
to
can't
cuddle
even.
with Elle?
I really can't think of a game I would want to play.
I'm sure they'll
Out
have
of
a-
all of these bestsellers, honestly, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not as much of a gamer as everybody wants me to be. I am who I am.
There's none
titles
of
are
those
kind
launch
of-
titles that I'm into either.
The
Yeah.
launch titles
Okay,
are
so I don't feel so
disappointing.
bad.
No.
Although
What about-
Assassin's Creed looks good, but I mean that you can get on the
Yeah,
Xbox.
I don't
Yeah,
consider it
I
a
don't
launch
consider it a
title
launch
because
title
it's
either.
available
Yeah.
on the other systems. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
that's-
Need for Speed? That one is Cars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Need for Speed's a good series. I like
Yeah,
that.
and Forza looks good.
But I'm terrible at racing games.
Yeah.
You're
I-
better at driving in real life.
Than I am on racing games. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love racing games.
Yeah,
love
like-
them.
I'm bad at them unless they're Mario Kart.
I love
And
Mario
then you guys
Kart.
better be ready. 'Cause
Oh
I'll send some
man.
blue shells up your asses.
I have
Well, that
the.
means you're in last place.
People are gonna think.
So means I could still do it.
People are gonna think I'm super lame, but I have the Wii.
no,
And
the Wii.
The Wii's a great system.
It's
I
a
just looked
social
it up.
gaming.
Yeah.
The Wii
console.
sold over 100 million units.
More than any of the other
Didn't they
consoles,
stop
yeah.
making the Wii
No,
because,
I think they're still making the Wii.
or was it Wii U or something?
Well, Wii U is a new console.
Yeah, Wii U came out after the Wii.
Yeah.
It's the Wii is the best-selling console of all time, I think.
Is it?
No, PS2.
I
PS2.
believe-
150 million.
Well, what about
Okay.
this PS4 now? They supposedly have sold so many.
They sold 1 million so
They
far.
sold 1 million. It's not even in the same running yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But this
but-
is within the first week?
Yeah.
First day it sold 1 million.
Holy
day.
Yeah, it came out
cow.
last Friday.
Whoops.
But it's just a matter of I don't think there are 100 million of them created right now.
Well, I mean, if you look, the PS2 did 75 million. Then you look at the next generation where you have PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. They did 75, 75, and 100. So 250 million total. The big open question is how's it going to divide out between Wii U, Xbox One, and PS4, right? Because each of them, in order to recoup, really needs to come back. They need to sell 75 to 100 million, or they're not.
Yeah,
gonna
and the
recoup.
Wii U
Yeah.
has
The
not
Wii U's
sold
never
that
going
at
to
Wii
all.
U hasn't sold that at all. So
It sold,
Nintendo,
Okay,
the Wii U
okay.
sold about 3 million.
yeah, it's doing terrible.
The Wii U
Wow.
did really badly.
Yeah.
Well, I like the Mario Kart on the Wii console because you get the little wheel.
Oh
yeah,
no, that's awesome. That was going to be the reason I bought the Wii
Yeah,
because for the Mario Kart, and then I couldn't afford it. But
I was doing Wii Fit for a while.
Yeah.
You know, with
I
the-
have a yoga
It's the
thing
yoga, yeah.
and a Zumba thing
Yeah.
for the Wii.
Also-
But
many
the yoga
sports.
was really hard on my knees, so I stopped doing it. Yeah. It's hard.
Really?
Have you ever done it?
Well, don't you have like a mat?
Well, you have to. I mean,
You could
it doesn't
put, like, a
come with a
pillow.
mat. You have to supply.
No,
it.
I mean, you can just grab
like
your
it-
couch.
I don't mean like it bruised my knees. I mean that the yoga positions put a lot of pressure on your
strain
knees.
on
Oh,
Knees,
okay.
yeah.
Well, you are a tall guy, yeah.
I'm tall and I don't have great knees from too many years of martial arts, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
But the Wii has some pretty cool games. I mean,
It's Max Steel, not Max Neal.
that was awesome.
It's like the Russian mobsters who put stars on their
Max
knees
Neal.
because they'll never kneel to anybody.
Nice.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I watched a documentary on Russian mobster tattoos a while back after
Really?
Eastern Promises came out.
Russian
I like that there's
mobster
a documentary
tattoos.
specifically on
Yeah.
Russian mobster
Yeah.
tattoos.
No, those guys, like,
Sorry.
it's like the Yakuza with their tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a lot of tattoos? I didn't know.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Do you
Oh, yeah.
have
They
one?
all have I don't have any
You don't have any
mobster
mobster tattoos?
Do you?
No.
You have the crest of your family, right,
I've
on
got
your
the
arm.
family crest and a hammer and sickle.
Why the star? Is that the Russian flag now?
No, it's just I think that's just a symbol for them. Like
I see.
that's something that I don't know exactly. I think they explained in the documentary, but I don't remember exactly. But I highly recommend watching anything about it. Or Eastern Promises is really good
So like
with Viggo Mortensen.
if they get the tattoo there on their knees and then like let's say they drink too much vodka and they need to pray to the porcelain god, do you think they like kind of support themselves so the knees don't touch the floor?
They probably sit with their knees to the side.
Right?
is so
Yeah.
Like it can be
funny.
really inconvenient, you know?
Yeah.
Like what if, or what if like, I don't know, I mean, what about different sexual positions, right? Like sometimes you need to, doggy style or something, you can be on your knees.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're Russian mobsters, so they probably have these. I don't know.
They probably just do girl on top and just make her sit there and be like, bounce,
Yeah,
beaches, bounce.
bounce for me.
Speaking of doggy style, I know this is totally random, but I read a list of things that girls don't want to admit that they've ever done in their life.
Uh-huh.
And one of them was getting on all fours and looking in the mirror trying to see what it looks like when a dude is banging you doggy style.
Wow, considering we don't even see that view.
What do you mean? Like,
We're,
you just gotta look.
We're
From the
behind
mirror.
you.
No, but like she's looking like I am on my fours and I'm like I have my mirror to my butt and I'm looking
okay.
at what my ass looks like from the back, I guess. I've never done this.
Oh, even though
Definitely
you just
not.
said it's you. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I just thought that was pretty funny and there was a huge list of things that girls admit to doing. Another one made me laugh because I do this all the time.
Yes.
Kegels. Kegels, and it's like whenever you think a girl is not doing Kegels, she's probably doing Kegels. Or whenever you're like talking or in a conversation and she's just sitting there, she's probably doing
Right
Kegels
now.
right
All
now.
Explain for those of us who don't understand the female anatomy. What is a Kegel? And
It's
how do
when
do
you
it?
contract your muscle in your pee-pee and you strengthen it.
Wait a minute.
And if you do it enough, you can actually achieve an orgasm.
Wait. Pause.
Pause.
We spent the first 5 to 10 minutes of this podcast dropping the F-bomb and the C-bomb, and you just called your lady parts your pee-pee?
Yeah.
What?
What's wrong with that? I'm not going to call them my
Because we-
cunt.
Because we went from Pulp Fiction to Sesame Street.
No, but that's just the way. That's for. I don't know.
I like to call mine Snuffleupagus.
Your lady part?
Yeah, my
Mine
lady.
big
your lady part. I just call it your pee-pee, like if I have to go wax my pee-pee, I will wax my pee-pee. If I need to go pee-pee, I call it pee-pee. It's pee-pee has always been the word for me. It's never been penis, vagina. It's always been pee-pee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, okay. So fine.
mean
Fine.
the
Fine.
P word?
Fine.
Dual
Google it. But anyways.
Vagina.
Yeah. Google it. So you're doing Kegels with your vagina, with the muscles in your vagina, and you can do them all the time, anytime. I'm doing them right now. You don't even notice.
I
But
can tell.
how can you tell?
He's Max
I can tell
Steel.
these things.
He's wearing those glasses. It's like X-ray vision
That's
of the
right.
X-ray
vagina.
glass.
Right to the vagina.
What color are my undies? What color are my undies?
White.
Wrong. I'm not wearing any.
Oh!
Oh my God. You know what I just realized? I left my bra over there.
Yeah, we were wondering what that was.
Why didn't I bring my bra back from out of here?
I don't know.
It's
Paul
not-
said he
it's
was
really
going to send us an
unnecessary.
email.
I'm sorry.
Did you tell them what we did?
No,
Don't.
I won't.
What? No. Okay.
We didn't.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Do
Okay.
anything.
Again,
Nothing. So
we
Kegels.
just we went Pulp Fiction, Sesame Street, Basic Instinct. Like the tone is changing so fast.
She's going to be on crossing
All
her
for the
legs in a
PS4.
second. Yeah. I blame the
they're
PS4
gonna
for this.
charge Skylar with
PS4,
smoking.
the HD 80p or whatever you guys
the
said.
1080p.
1080p. No, but really, my bra's right there. I mean, it's not. Whatever. Let's move on. Okay, so what else can we talk about? Well, we talked about Christmas and how you wanted the PS4 for Christmas, but let's talk about the next holiday, Thanksgiving. Why don't we all say something that we're thankful for, and like we'll kind of go back to Sesame Street,
Okay.
make it like a G-rated section of our
I'm
podcast.
thankful for EveryJoe.com.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That's real sappy.
That's okay.
That's real sappy.
I'm thankful for the fact I don't have children.
That's a good one. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
one.
I guess I'm thankful for.
I guess.
I guess I'm thankful.
That
for
doesn't mean you're thankful.
Being able to live in a time where there are PS4s and Xbox Ones,
That's
and we have the
true.
technology to do that.
That's true. Okay, how about you, Max?
Thanks, science.
I'm thankful for the existence of Bella French.
Also, yes.
Yes. Amen. I'm thankful for Kegels.
So is her boyfriend.
Okay, so yes.
Yeah.
Moving on. We're all thankful for stuff. Great. But should we really be celebrating Thanksgiving anymore?
Okay, you mean like the Hallmark, like marketing propaganda
or
thing,
should we commit genocide every
I mean,
November
basically, this is
the
a holiday
That's a good idea.
supporting the complete wipeout of people.
All right. To be fair.
You mean like with obesity?
No. She's referencing the fact that the Native American population of the United States was decimated by the arrival of Western settlers.
Uh-huh.
And
But-
we're all just like, here, let's have some turkey and talk about
to
it.
be fair, 90% of those casualties were inflicted by disease unintentionally. Like most of the population was already dead by the time the settlers even started expanding. So I mean,
Let's eat turkey.
But they still died.
we're not. When we celebrate Thanksgiving, it's not like we're actively celebrating genocide. It's not
Right.
like, let's cut into the turkey because millions of Native Americans can't because we killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's although we usually cut up buffalo and put it on a blanket with smallpox.
Although,
Wow. Tasty.
I actually would be okay
Output.
with that, right? Like, I think we could, I mean, you think about, for instance, most cultures have celebrated their great victories historically. I mean, the Romans had their triumphs.
Mm-hmm.
We had Victory in Europe Day in after World War II. VJ Day. Like, this is just traditional, right? So, like, I wouldn't mind if they said instead of calling it Thanksgiving, they called it Western Victory Day or something, or
Or Manifest
Western
Destiny
Victory
Day.
Day.
Manifest Destiny Day. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I think we're the only civilization in the history of mankind that feels guilty about our successes and victories over other cultures. I'm not sure why, but we do.
Well, I think
Wonder
it's
what that
because
says about
it's in this day and age, it's not really acceptable to do that.
But
And-
only in our culture. All the other cultures are still doing it.
Well, I mean, you look at Europe, though.
Well, they're part of Western culture.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's where we get it from, and I think we get it from the fact that Europe does that.
Yeah. But, like, China doesn't hang out and be like, oh, we're so ashamed of all those countries we conquered when we were the Middle Kingdom.
Well,
Our
don't
bad.
they have Tiananmen Square Day?
They probably do.
Let's Google it.
Yeah.
Or, like, Japan to this day, like, acknowledges no guilt for World War II.
But we also kind of bombed the living
PS4s?
fuck out of them. I mean,
But that's the thing. But, they also did the rape of Nanking.
well, I mean, they did a lot of things, and we did a lot of things. But I
So
mean,
you're saying you feel we're morally equivalent to them?
in some way, yeah,
Really?
we've done a lot of horrible things in war. Now, mind you, war is hell, and you can't apply like our morals to it, so you can't really.
Okay, so you think our culture is just as bad?
I think our culture is just as violent.
I
I
didn't
think
say
it's
violent, I said
everybody.
bad.
Everybody in the world.
Bad?
Yeah,
I think we're just as bad.
really.
Yeah.
As any other culture.
Is any other? I mean, we're considering the length of time we've been a culture. I mean, if you take 200 years out of anybody's history, I mean, look at what they've done in 200 years. I mean, you can't really compare China. China's been around God knows how much longer.
Right.
We're young. In 200 years, we've wiped out a lot of Native Americans.
Who's the we we're talking about? The United States in
Yeah.
particular? I see.
and how many like Chinese laborers died making the railroad and all that, and working in the West.
Wow.
I mean,
Just because we're guilty doesn't mean we didn't do it. Like we feel guilty doesn't mean that we didn't do it.
I mean, I don't personally feel guilty, but
Like,
as a culture, we've done.
It doesn't
a
make
lot
us less bad.
Oh, I think you guys are all crazy. I think our culture is absolutely more virtuous. And I think you only really need to take a closer look at international history to see that. I mean, China, like the number of Chinese laborers that died working in the United States is like a drop in the bucket compared to the number that died every season in China.
But this,
you're not even dealing with the same magnitudes of evil.
But you're dealing with a different type. I mean, it's a different situation.
No, the only difference is that we sit around and feel guilty about minor evils, whereas other cultures will commit massive evils without regret.
I think that's the point. You do a massive evil, it's easier to wipe that away. It's easier to call that a victory,
right?
Whereas a small evil is like, oh, that can you can't really call it a victory. You can't call the friggin' genocide of the Native Americans a victory.
Well, still, we get turkey. That's a victory.
What's that?
We get turkey. That's a victory.
That is a victory.
The notion that we committed genocide against the Native Americans, though, we didn't. Like, we didn't come in and be like, hey, we're going to wipe out the Native. Now, the
Trail of Tears?
The Spanish did. The conquistadors were happy to inflict genocide. The North American settlers were not. I mean, if we had wanted to commit genocide, we wouldn't have set up reservations and made peace treaties. I mean, fact of the matter is most of the death was caused by diseases we didn't spread. They had already reached here from South America and Mexico by the time we landed. I mean, that's archaeological evidence. When we rolled westward, the forests were empty. We were like, wow, this is so amazing. This is a wonderful land that's empty. But it's because they'd all died.
Do they celebrate the conquistadors' victory over...
Conquistador Day?
Yeah.
I'm sure for a long time they did, yeah. I mean, I think nowadays they haven't, but that's just because Western Europe has gone the same route we have of feeling really bad about everything they've ever done.
I don't know.
Can we talk about turkey?
Sure. Well, no, I mean, our friend Charlie brought it up and wants to make us feel bad about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel bad.
Also
I didn't personally
obesity.
do anything.
Obesity, yeah.
Well,
can
that's
talk about
Mexico's
food.
problem now. Mexico is the fattest nation in the world.
Is that true?
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. They replaced us.
Wow. So we think Thanksgiving contributes to obesity?
Well, it doesn't help, but I don't think that it's a
Well, I'm
major
going to
force
stuff my
for it.
face.
I mean, I guess it is interesting. It's a holiday about gluttony, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna
we
be
should have a
cooking
holiday for
and
each
eating.
of the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, so maybe we do.
Valentine's Day,
Lust?
Valentine's Day, lust.
Which is weird, but
Okay.
Christmas is
Greed.
yes, definitely.
Greed.
Yes.
Gluttony.
And Thanksgiving gluttony.
can it also be sloth?
Sloth.
What about for
Thanksgiving
Halloween
Day-
because you eat all those
Thanksgiving also-
chocolates?
Is it a dual holiday?
I'm not sure. What are the 7 deadly sins? So
Okay,
there's
so we have
greed.
Greed, envy. No, that's the same thing.
it's
Greed, lust, sloth, avarice is greed. I get them mixed up because
okay,
avarice and greed are the
sloth,
same thing.
Lust, wrath.
Wrath.
I'm trying to remember the movie. Envy
7.
Envy is one, yeah.
and
Kegels.
Kegels.
I'm doing Kegels
I
right
can't believe
now.
we don't know
I can't
the 7
believe we
deadly
can't.
sins.
The 4 of us together.
All right, come on, let's try
I don't
Okay.
know.
Lust?
I have no
We'll just start
idea.
over.
Lust,
Lust,
envy,
envy,
wrath,
wrath,
avarice, gluttony,
gluttony,
sloth.
One
That's
more.
7.
That's
No way. That's 6.
That's 6.
That's
we
6.
need one more.
We need one more. The 6 deadly sins.
Murder.
Anger?
Pride.
Pride.
Yes.
Yes, pride. Okay.
So Thanksgiving and Christmas pretty much covers all of them.
4th of July.
4th of July would be
Pride.
Pride.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Easter.
Easter is
Nothing really.
more
I don't
like
really know that I
a
consider that
religious
as-
thing.
Well, it's
Kind of an add-on holiday. Yeah, here.
Really?
well, it's religious,
well, it's out
but
of the 7 deadly sins holidays.
Yeah.
but
Like
the
an
way we
extra
celebrate it is more of the pagan way they celebrated that time.
Yeah.
spring solstice.
Oh, how about
Yeah.
like Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras is definitely lust.
Lust?
or gluttony.
No. See, that's the thing. It could work for multiple.
Do we have a wrath holiday?
St. Patrick's Day.
A
Veterans
day where
Day?
it's okay to just be.
Yeah, Veterans Day or VJ Day or VE Day. Like we still
Yeah.
What
have
about
those.
the Patriots Day?
I was thinking Pride for that one, but maybe it's the other way. Maybe 4th of July is Wrath and Veterans Day is Pride.
Yeah, that
sounds better.
Right?
Yeah.
In a way.
Okay, so I think we've got most. Is there a sloth day?
I think Thanksgiving is both gluttony and sloth. Because you eat a lot and then you fall asleep.
Or
and
New
you're
Year's
so
Day.
Lazy.
New Year's Day could be sloth.
Oh, New Year's Day could be sloth. I think Christmas might be envy and greed.
Yeah, I think that's definitely envy and greed.
Yeah.
The big ones are dual holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Halloween, anything?
Well, I figured because you eat so many chocolate
And they're all
candies, that could
free.
be glutton.
Yeah, gluttony would work also for that.
Gluttony and
I love Halloween.
greed. I mean, you're greedy. You get free candy.
Yeah.
The
Trick
whole
or treat.
time.
Give me something.
What's everybody's favorite holiday out of curiosity?
Ooh.
I have so many. I just love the holidays. I love dressing up. I love
Halloween.
eating the
My
food.
birthday.
When is your birthday? January 16th?
Wow.
I have a good memory for
Ding,
things
ding,
like this.
ding.
And you're a Capricorn.
On the nose,
Amazing.
yes.
I know
Your birthday
this.
doesn't count.
Yours is May 15th,
Are you saying my
right?
birthday
She's a
doesn't
Taurus.
count?
It doesn't count as.
Why doesn't my birthday count?
It doesn't count as a
It's your
nationally
personal-
accepted holiday.
But it's your
it should be.
personal favorite holiday.
It will be at
Just
some
because
point.
it should be doesn't mean it is.
Well, you know, Charlie, according to the Satanist faith, your birthday is in fact the holiest day of the year for you.
Yes.
Well-
Score one for Charlie.
No. I don't. I'm sorry, not your particular birthday. I
Oh.
mean, each of our individual birthdays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So you're right if you're a Satanist, Skylar.
now I am.
So
If it
what-
makes me right, then yes, I
Okay,
am.
let's do this a different way. What holiday is usually around your birthday?
MLK Day.
MLK Day.
Memorial Day.
No, for us it's Mother's Day. It's not really a holiday, but like an event, I
Memorial
guess.
Day
Because
and
you're the
Mother's
15th
Day.
of May. I'm the
Yeah.
11th.
Yeah.
And you're Easter.
Yeah,
Because you're March
26th.
26th.
Yeah, Easter.
You've
That's
had
why
your
it
birthday
hops
on
around.
Easter.
Around Easter. Yeah, I've
Easter
never had it
and
on exactly
and,
Easter
St.
for whatever
Patrick's Day.
reason.
Ooh.
Just hasn't worked out, but very close.
Okay. So yeah.
And St. Patrick's Day. That's also
St. Patrick's.
That's
yeah.
March 17th.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nearby. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true too. Well, the holidays are all fun and they're all good excuses for us to dress up and eat candy and get presents and shit
and drink.
and drink. So.
And commit one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah,
We didn't
so why
answer
not?
which all of our favorite
why
holidays
not?
were.
Why can't we celebrate Thanksgiving?
Halloween.
See, I
We
don't,
should.
Halloween.
I don't have a favorite holiday.
No?
No?
Gosh,
Halloween?
you know, for a long time.
I haven't dressed up for Halloween in years.
That's right. We talked about that. You were Mr. I don't want to dress up ever.
Well, it's not just want to. It's just this year I was actually going to go as a juggalo. But the only Halloween party I was invited to happened while I was in New York for a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to be a juggalo.
Why didn't you go as a juggalo to the wedding?
Because
would not
I
have been
wanted to
good.
talk to them afterwards. I wanted to be friends with them.
Yeah.
And I
Okay,
thought
so-
the makeup would clash with my suit.
So Halloween is not your favorite.
I don't have a favorite.
Halloween.
Halloween is your
Mine
favorite.
and
Do you
next.
dislike holidays, Skylar?
It's just I don't really celebrate them.
Because some people get really depressed around the holidays. Like they act.
Yeah.
I get depressed at the drop of a hat, but it's just a matter of the holidays just don't really. It's just another day, but stores aren't open.
Interesting. I do agree that we've lost sight of a lot of the reasons why we had holidays.
Right,
Like, they existed
totally.
for sort of cyclical reasons based on the transition of seasons and sort of dietary restrictions, and it's almost weird that we still celebrate all these things based on ancient agricultural cultures that we're no longer part of.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
That's why I don't celebrate them.
Yeah.
No, that's not really why.
Some of
but-
our longest standing traditions, we don't even know why we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we should have new holidays for the modern era, right?
like January 16th,
what's that?
my birthday.
Skylar's birthday day.
We call it Skylar's Satan's birthday.
But you have to die first in order for them to commemorate you with a day.
Done.
What would be modern holidays?
Skylar, you're so horrible. Why?
Hey, if it makes a holiday,
No,
Jeez, how many people
God.
have made a holiday?
I mean, I would
Not
think
many.
modern holidays would be like beginning of the fourth fiscal quarter.
Wi-Fi Day.
Wi-Fi day?
Columbus Day.
Celebration of
Oh
what?
God!
That's
Kegel
when you really
Awareness
celebrate
Day.
genocide.
Columbus was a brave man.
He was a brave man, but he also did the same thing that the conquistadors did.
he wasn't a pleasant man. He was a brave man.
Oh my goodness. Craziness. Well, I like Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to it. I want to eat a lot. I want to drink a lot. And I want to watch football. And
I never said I didn't like Thanksgiving.
So you dislike Thanksgiving then?
I love Thanksgiving. I love the food.
But
I'm
you
just
don't think
saying
we
there's
should celebrate.
So
I'm
you
just
love
saying there's
genocide.
reason.
You
know
love
what?
death and murder of...
I love buffets.
she's
You know what? So did Native Americans.
All right.
How
You
many
know-
buffets were here before Thanksgiving?
We'll never know.
You know,
We'll never
Charlie,
know.
the difference between me and you is we both love the holiday, but I do it unabashedly, and you're feeling deep down inside
Secretly guilty like the rest of
guilty
the
about it.
Westerners.
Yeah.
I'm still going to eat.
I'm
a lot
very
of food.
hungry right now.
Yeah.
So am I.
Do you okay?
That ramen's gonna
when you
taste
eat
awesome.
meat, like let's say you sit down, you're about to eat like a really juicy steak, and someone says,
yum.
"I can't believe a cow died for this." Do you feel bad?
No.
I wonder
No.
what its name was.
I don't eat.
Oh,
I don't eat.
please.
I eat fish only, but I still don't feel bad. I don't.
Well,
care.
I had a pet
Wait,
fish, so
you
I'm
only
offended.
eat fish?
I'm
Just kidding.
yeah, I guess it's the
Look who
term's
found
called a
Nemo.
pescatarian, and it sounds so pretentious
So
that
wait,
I never
now,
say it.
Why is it that you don't eat?
I don't like the sinewy texture of most red meats or chickens and poultry.
Is that actually why you don't eat it?
Yeah, that's
Or because you
100%.
feel guilty?
it's
No,
too
it's
tough?
100%
You like-
reason.
Because
I
of
just
the
don't like
mouthfeel?
it's because of the mouthfeel. I just
The
don't like the
mouthfeel?
texture of meat.
So do you feel bad when you eat fish?
No, and I don't
'Cause
feel
it-
bad when people eat meat either.
Okay.
I don't care. I just personally don't want to eat it.
I feel bad when I don't eat meat.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what am I, a rabbit?
Something
right.
could have died for this meal.
But let me just tell you something. Like, eating meat is just the most basic and natural thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing, you cannot add anything to a steak that would make it taste awesome. You just put a little salt, a little pepper, you're done.
Some onion.
So
some
you,
garlic.
No,
you-
no, not even, not
Elle,
even.
You like to eat meat.
I would eat meat every day if I could, but I mean, like, sometimes I get busy and I can't cook every day
Right,
or
right.
whatever, but we have a grill at home, and like I'd say every 2 or 3 days, like we go to the grocery store and get like a T-bone steak or something, and you just put a little salt, a little pepper, a little olive oil, throw it on the grill, bam, done.
Bam. Emerald up in this piece.
I love meat. Yeah.
Meat loves you.
Yeah. Anyway, so what else? Should we take a break?
I don't
I feel
know.
like I need to eat something because I'm gonna keep talking about food and.
What time is
Kegels
it?
and-
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Is it break time?
Yeah,
It's probably
let's-
break time.
Well, according to my non-watch,
Oh, I have
it's
a
time
watch.
for a break.
Yeah, it's actually almost time for the end of the podcast.
Oh.
We played through our break.
Oh, well, that's...
Really?
Yeah.
Should we carry on? Should we charge through this?
Let's charge through it.
I
Let's
think, yeah,
Mofo?
if we take
into
a
the
break,
end
we're
of
going
it.
to come back and it's going to be over, and they're going to be like, "That was lame."
Yeah. All right, let's keep going then.
All right, so you were telling us how much you like to eat juicy meat.
Yeah, I like to eat it. I like to eat meat.
Do you like the mouthfeel?
I like the feeling that I get in my mouth when I'm eating meat. Yes, it's very delicious and succulent. It makes me salivate. Just the thought of meat coming near my mouth.
Don't lose it now.
I'm
And?
sorry. Kegels. I gotta do more Kegels. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. 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 And I'm good.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's our podcast, folks.
You know,
You know,
I'm glad you finished.
I did.
that's why she wanted to
did.
take a break, you know.
Yeah, I needed to take a little 5-minute break.
Kegel up in this piece.
Yeah.
The Kegel cast.
The Kegel,
Kegel
cast.
cast.
It's just gonna be El Vega doing Kegels on camera.
I've been doing them the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
I
Your
have
pee-pee is strong.
Strong.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, what else can we talk about?
You know, I do want to say there is actually a problem, I think, in the English language, is that there are no pleasant sounding words for any of the genitals.
What do you mean?
It's
What
pretty
about
true.
cock?
Vagina. That's
What?
pleasant.
Cunt.
None of it's really pleasant.
No, it's not. There's nothing
Nobody
pleasant
really,
sounding, right?
It's not.
Vagina.
Pussy.
Pussy's not that pleasant sounding to me.
Pussy. When I think of pussy, I think of like a weak guy, like a pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's this vag over here?
Oh, next thing you know,
nice.
Next thing you know, you're going to say that when you hear dick, you think of a jerk.
Yeah, it's true. When I think of, somebody's being a dick.
Yeah.
Or just the word
Or
dick.
cock.
Well, when I think of the word cock, I think of the penis. That's the one word that makes me think of the actual term. But when
Really?
you say dick or douche or whatever,
What about
things like that,
cocky?
I think of like attitudes. Huh?
Cocky.
Somebody who's cocky is just like.
Isn't
full
it
of
funny
himself.
that we have cocky and sexy in our normal, like, okay to use language? But
Yeah.
like sex and cock and other things are
Well,
less.
It depends on where you
For
are.
rooster, yeah.
Cock is interesting because it's actually like a rooster.
Yeah.
Same with ass is actually it's a donkey. You know, and bitch is a female dog, but they became swear words. It's kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like bitch should not be a swear word, nor should ass.
It's true
I don't
what
think
you were
ass is
saying. How
anymore.
like people when they say sex, it's like you know, like there's this Rihanna song. I don't remember what it's called, but it's one that goes sex in the air, da, da,
Yeah,
da. I
so
love
she
the
talks
smell
about,
of it,
bondage,
sticks and stones, man. Yeah, well, in the radio station, they bleep out the word sex when she says it.
Really?
Really?
In some stations,
Yeah,
because you know
some
where
of
we
them
are,
more progressive than others.
yeah, where we are, there are you know some radio stations that are very like, ooh, we can't say that on the radio, so they bleep out the word sex. And also with a Bruno Mars song,
yeah.
I think it was
the
your sex takes me to paradise. That one, they bleep out the sex word. But like you can hear it on the radio, like the full version. But depending on where you live, I mean, we're in the Bible Belt, I guess.
All right, you know the
Right?
song that
So
totally makes me
weird.
laugh for being all about sex, but it like I didn't realize it at first is the song "Whistle Baby." Like,
Can you blow my whistle, baby?
Yeah.
Whistle, baby.
I
Let me
heard that whole song the first time. I just thought it was really cute and catchy, and then I listened to the lyrics the second because I was just driving.
Just put your lips together
Oh, my God.
and start real slow. Something like that.
Yeah.
You didn't catch on until like after how many times
The second
hearing
time
that
I
song?
heard it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
That's not
like,
bad.
geez.
That's not too bad.
The song
No,
the song that really surprised me was Van Morrison's "Brown Eyed Girl."
Why?
It's about anal sex.
No, it's not.
You're gonna ruin my life. No.
It ruined my life.
Why?
Taking you down with me.
Pick-
Say
Pixar
it.
didn't
Say
happen.
the words and let's talk about why.
Didn't happen.
What?
I said Pixar, it didn't happen.
I don't believe that. That's like
Pixar?
one of the most.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
You, my brown-eyed girl.
Yeah.
It's implied with the music.
You're totally
Let's sing
making
it.
this shit up.
I can't. I don't know the song.
Sha la la la.
Yeah,
la,
see?
La, la, la,
It's all about anal sex.
la.
Yeah,
Totally
obviously.
not.
Remember when
Obviously.
We used to sing
sha la 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 la. Exactly. All
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Anal
Brown
sex.
eyed girl.
Now I know.
I think that's probably.
What
where we
about
need to end.
what if she gets that anal bleaching
Oh God.
Well, then it's white-eyed
My
girl,
or blonde?
blonde-eyed girl.
Sha la 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 la.
Thanks for joining
Should we
us
end
on
it
Every
now?
I think we should end it
Podcast.
now.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
tuning
again
in.
next week, same time, same place on
La, 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 la.
EveryJoe.com. Bye-bye.
Bye.